I'm not really sure what I was going for when I shot this photo, other than I thought it was kind of interesting that there was this old farm truck and it was for sale. And I thought it was an interesting scene. I think a better photographer would have found a way to capture some deeper meaning here about like the passage of time, or the hardworking middle class Midwestern spirit. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of interesting. I'm driving south on Highway 77, and I think this is the last in the series of photos I've been posting from this same drive on 77. And I see this truck and I see this building behind it, which I don't know. I would say it's a pole barn, but it's more than a pole barn. I don't know what that is. Some sort of building. Look, I'm a Midwesterner, but I didn't grow up on a farm. I grew up in the city. In any case, I thought this truck was kind of cool, and I'd buy this truck if I lived on a farm. I saw this and I pulled over right away and took a couple photos similar to what you see here, and then I kept on going, and then I actually turned around a quarter mile down the road because I realized I had focused on the wrong thing. I had focused on the front headlight that you see, and even though there wasn't much of a difference if you were to look at the photos the first round of photos versus this photo, there was a little difference, and I really wanted the viewers' attention to be drawn to the cab of the truck and the for sale sign. And even in this one, you'll notice if you zoom really close, that headlight is just slightly out of focus, and that's fine. I was really wanting to focus the attention on that cab. It was difficult to find a way to compose the photo, though, because I knew that I wanted the truck to look like it does here. I wanted this particular angle, and I couldn't move anything else around. I could move myself around and adjust focal length of my lens, but I couldn't adjust the photo itself. As a result, there's things in this picture I wish weren't there. I wish the green street signs weren't there. I wish that yellow street sign wasn't there, which looks like it's a bad Photoshop, but it's not. There's actually two street signs, one of them with a yellow arrow and one of them in front of that is aluminum and reflecting the sky, and so it looks like the yellow street sign is like some sort of aberration. That's just how it was, and I didn't want to try and Photoshop it out. I mean, I could have. It wouldn't have been that hard to Photoshop out, but it was there, so I left it. And, you know, it's not like the world's greatest photo of a truck in a field, but it was kind of interesting to me, and I like that everything's dull and brown, and so you got this sense that the earth around this truck is well worn, just like the truck. It's well used, and yet there's still a sense of life to this, because the truck isn't dead. It's for sale. It's being transferred to a new owner, and so hopefully someone will come and buy this truck and find a new use for it, just like someone will plant corn in the fields or something else, and new life will spring up, and someone will find something to do with that pole barn. So I see this as like a photo that captured a transition, not anything that is kind of not a look into the past, but actually a look into the future based on what's gone before. But, you know, like I said before, I'm a greater photographer, would have found a much better way to capture this. I just thought it was an interesting truck by the side of the road with a for sale sign. So that's really all I got. If that's what you get out of this, then I guess I've done my job.